Welcome to this edition of Collier Recap. I'm Troy Miller, and this is a recap of the February 11th Board of County Commissioners meeting. The board began the day by celebrating 3 proclamations. First, the commissioners designated February 16th through 22nd, 2014 as Engineers Week in Collier County. Engineers help design, construct, and maintain the infrastructure and facilities that contribute to the quality of life all of the residents of Collier County. Norman Treblecock, president of the Florida Engineering Society, spoke about engineers' history and their contribution to everyday life.
The first engineering college in the United States was the U.S. Military Academy in West Point, and they initially produced military and civil engineers. The world today is so much more complex, and so we have a lot of different engineers: computer, biomedical, software, industrial, mechanical, illuminating, electrical, environmental. The list goes on and on. All aspects of our daily lives, though, are impacted by engineering. From the alarm that wakes us, to the water we drink, to the roads we drive, to the buildings we work in, and even the seats we sit in. There's one thing all engineers have in common, and that they use math and science to solve real-world problems.
Congratulations to all Collier County engineers. Next up, February was designated as Career and Technical Education Month. Career and Technical Education provides Americans with a school-to-careers connection and is the backbone of a strong, well-educated workforce, which fosters productivity in business and industry and contributes to America's leadership in the international marketplace. Commissioner Georgia Hiller commented on the importance of career and technical education.
I don't believe that all students necessarily have to go to university and get a bachelor's degree. And there are so many students that will learn a trade and learn how to earn a living and support their families, notwithstanding a bachelor's degree. So I applaud you for providing the opportunity for another way for these students to be educated and self-supporting and productive members of society.
The proclamation was accepted by Yolanda Flores, principal of the Lorenzo Walker Institute of Technology. The final proclamation of the day designated February 17th through 23rd, 2014 as Art Appreciation Week in Collier County in recognition of the 60th anniversary of the Naples Art Association. Local artists Grace Lake, E. George Rogers, and Elise Upham founded the Naples Art Association as a not-for-profit visual arts organization, and a petition for charter was filed on June 15, 1954, with 30 signatures. Amy Schleier, executive director of the Naples Art Association, thanked the board and commented on the importance of the arts.
We are one of the founding arts organizations here in Collier County. In a county that is rich with arts and culture, we are proud to be one of those founding organizations. As the 2 proclamations before us, both of them are impacted by art. Lorenzo Walker with the culinary arts, and certainly engineers are artists in their own rights. We want to support that in our school system, in our young people, in careers, and in our community, because art touches every aspect of our lives.
The board awarded the Collier County Business of the Month for February 2014 to Brian Glazier, State Farm Insurance. Commissioners recognize the organization has enhanced the community through financial, volunteer, and active involvement in organizations and programs that assist in creating a better quality of life for all citizens in Collier County. The Naples Daily News has ranked the agency as the best local insurance agency for 10 of the last 12 years. The Brian Glazier State Farm Insurance is a major fundraising contributor for the Galasanos Children's Hospital and annually contributes dozens of bikes to the Salvation Army for local children. 2 items were before the board concerning the process of collecting funds for the potential repairs of seawalls at the La Peninsula community in the Isles of Capri. The first recommendation is to adopt a resolution which would authorize the use of the uniform method of collecting non-ad valorem special assessments within the La Peninsula community to fund the cost of providing seawall improvements and other waterway improvements, and the second, to adopt an ordinance to establish the La Peninsula Seawall Municipal Services Benefit Unit. After hearing public comments from folks on both sides of the issue, the board decided to take no action and wait to receive the Attorney General's opinion on the legality of the MSBU, as well as the receipt of a bond validation. The board has repeatedly expressed their desire to spend no general funds on this project. The board unanimously approved a resolution in support of the budget request made by the South Florida Ag Council to the Florida Legislature to fund the Southwest Florida Research and Education Center. The approval does not commit the county to financial funding, but instead memorializes their support for the funding request to the state legislature and the Ag Council. The resolution will now be forwarded to the state legislature through the county's legislative lobbyist. Commissioners approved a recommendation to award a construction contract to Douglas N. Higgins Incorporated for bid number 14-6203, J&C Boulevard roadway improvements from Taylor Road to Airport Polling Road, project number 60182-5, funded by the Pine Ridge Industrial Park MSTU in the amount of $1,574,005.80 and reserve $50,000 on the purchase order for funding allowances for a total of $1,624,005.80. The current project includes overlays the existing pavement and constructing paved shoulders on both sides of J&C Boulevard from Taylor Road to Airport Polling Road. It also includes constructing drainage improvements on both swales of J&C Boulevard and reconstructing all of the existing driveways. The bid for the project was advertised on November 14, 2013 in the Naples Daily News. Over 503 notices were sent out and 86 bid packages were downloaded. A non-mandatory pre-bid meeting was held on November 21st, 2013 to review the bid package and address issues and questions from the prospective bidders. 4 bids were submitted on December 20th, 2013, and Douglas N. Higgins Incorporated was the lowest bidder. The board heard a report on a proposed natural gas franchise from staff and the county's outside legal counsel. In November of last year, the commissioners heard a public petition from ING Immokalee Natural Gas, a startup company looking to provide natural gas services to the northeast part of Collier County. Staff recommended that the commissioners instruct the county manager and county attorney to work to develop a natural gas utility enabling ordinance for board review and deliberations. Commissioners approved the recommendation and asked that the county's outside legal counsel, Neighbors Giblin and Nickerson, PA, work with the county attorney to develop the ordinance proposal. We will keep you posted on this story as it continues to develop. The board delayed a recommendation that would have approved a proposal from Coastal Planning and Engineering for a historic beach performance report and presentation, authorized the county manager or his designee to execute the work order not to exceed the amount of $19,980.60, and make a finding that this expenditure promotes tourism. The goal is to integrate historic events, measured beach changes, and annual or multi-year processes in a visual display that will create a framework to assist in future planning and decision-making for Collier County Beach Management Program. The board requested more communication with staff before any decision on hiring a vendor to complete the report is made. Staff put forth a recommendation to approve a third amendment to license agreement between the Collier County Airport Authority and Immokalee Regional Raceway, pending FAA approval, permitting, environmental, and zoning compliance. The board, concerned about the lack of liability insurance to operate an adjoining go-kart track and zoning issues, decided to continue this item until zoning issues are resolved by the hearing examiner and the Immokalee Regional Raceway obtains the necessary insurance to operate. On Friday, February 7th, the groundbreaking ceremony was held for the US 41 and State Road/County Road 951 intersection capacity improvement project and State Road 951 resurfacing project from south of Fiddler's Creek Parkway to south of US 41. The many improvements will include realignment of the intersection to remove an existing skew, bike lanes, sidewalk, and a 10-foot shared use pathway on the east side of Collier Boulevard that will connect to the FDOT improvements on US 41. The project will also construct Collier area transit bus stop enhancements on both north and southbound Collier Boulevard at Triangle Boulevard and eastbound and westbound on US 41. District 1 Commissioner Donna Fiala believes the project will be worth any temporary inconveniences.
For the next couple years, it'll probably be challenging That's a good word, and it'll be challenging for everyone. But if it's anything like our other road projects, they'll have them all moving through at a pretty decent pace, and usually they don't get too mired up in it. This might be a little different because it's such a large reconstruction project. In the end, it's going to be wonderful.
The projects are a part of a joint participation agreement with the FDOT reimbursing the county for approximately $14 million of the approximately $20 million construction cost. Construction is expected to be completed in approximately 2 years. On Wednesday, February 5th, Collier County Parks and Recreation Department, in conjunction with the NCH Safe and Healthy Children's Coalition of Collier County, launched the Kids Don't Float, Life Jackets Do Life Jacket Loaner program at Sugden Regional Park. Modeled after the Kids Don't Float, Give Them Something That Does initiative adopted in Alaska in 1997, the program will place loaner life jackets at the area beaches, including Sugden Park, Clam Pass, Vanderbilt Beach, South Marco Island, and Tigertail Beach. There will be 20 life jackets per station with 4 adult sizes, 4 sizes 10 to 18 years, 5 sizes 5 to 10 years, and 7 sized for children 5 and under. Collier County Parks and Recreation Department is constructing stands and signage for the life jackets. Program donors' names will be inscribed on the signs. The U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotillas 93, 95, and 96 will check monthly on the condition of the life jackets. If any life jackets are missing or in disrepair, they will be replaced. Partners in the program include the Collier County Parks and Recreation Department, City of Naples Parks and Recreation Department, U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, West Marine, Galata Yacht Sales, and 21st Century Oncology. On Wednesday, February 12th, the Collier County Parks and Recreation Department hosted the annual Senior Expo at the Golden Gate Community Center. The event features several public and private organizations offering services, products, plus food and healthy living tips to help seniors improve their lives. Hundreds of seniors toured the facility where they were treated to vital information and some pretty cool freebies. That's all for this edition of Collier Recap, your recap of Collier County Board of County Commissioners meetings. Now, if you want to review all or part of any county commission meeting, visit colliergov.net and click on the video archive section. Once in the archive section, select the meeting you want to review. For BCC meetings, you can use the convenient drop-down menu to select and jump to any item you are interested in. For additional information on Collier County government, visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/CollierGov. You can also check out videos about county government services at the Collier Gov YouTube channel. I'm Troy Miller. Thanks for watching Collier Recap. We'll see you next time.
You're watching Collier Television, bringing government home.